Please, Your Lordships. Lordships, in this case, we have challenged the award of contract and the consequential work order to the private respondent, my lords.
Can we see the last order?
My lord, in this case, I am a
My lords,
state.
if we lawyers are allowed to argue one by one, my lords, in our turn, so everybody starts speaking together.
No, let us see the previous order.
Yes, my lord.
Lords.
What is it?
86, 23,
Huh?
31/1/2003.
31 January 2023, Your Lordships.
Have you filed?
My lord, I have filed paragraph 6, I have stated my lord, counter affidavit. ऐसे भी हजूर इनफ्रक्चुअस हो गया है, हम तो सेकंड टेंडर पब्लिश कर दिए हैं और
Para 6.
जी पैराग्राफ 5 and 6
We will dispose
my lord.
terms of para 6 and 7.
My lords, this,
Permitting you to raise bill and submit work report.
जी
If they are satisfied, they will release the amount.
not this affidavit, they have been asked to furnish, my lords, details, because there was a false affidavit on behalf of the private respondent.
Huh?
Lords, the private respondent has filed his counter affidavit. Lord, there was a false statement on his part that he is
Sir,
required.
what is the relief sought by you?
The relief sought by my view is, my lords, the award of contract to the private.
Huh?
Award of contract, my lords. The tender was awarded
Huh?
to the private respondent, my lord, in violation of the essential tender conditions. That is, he was.
Are you one of the participated in the
Lordships, I participated.
unsuccessful?
Lordships, and I was successful in both technical and financial bid. I was L2. They have illegally declared me L2. They have declared him L1 because he quoted a rate which was less than the minimum wages. That the lords, the court, lords, in the very first order observed that if it is in violation of the minimum wages, then his bid ought to have been cancelled. The my lords, the secretary of the department has appeared in person, my lords, and he admitted that he submitted the bid in violation of the tender conditions. He has not followed the minimum wages, and he said that I will relook the whole issue. Then, my lords, he served the.
No, where is the award in favor of responder 8?
Lords, Annexure 6 is the decision, and Annexure 7 is.
What is the date of 6?
My lords, it is October 6 or 7. So I am giving you date. 28/9/20.
What is the disqualification according to you?
Disqualification is, my lord, that he has not followed the minimum wages. The 112 workmen was to be employed for providing the housekeeping services. The tender conditions stipulated that a tenderer has to follow the minimum wages. It cannot be less than minimum wages.
No, what is your locus standard?
That's, I was.
Award has already passed. The tender was in favor of responder 8.
Yes.
If there is any dispute in not executing the award the agreement, it is between the agreement holder and the other party. What is your locus?
Perhaps I am not able to express myself. Lords, the tender, lords, stipulated certain conditions.
If he has not fulfilled,
Lords,
then he will suffer.
it's not a condition of agreement, my lord. In the tender conditions, it was required to follow the minimum wages. He quoted the rates which was in less than the minimum wages. So, my lords,
So it's a public interest litigation.
it's not a public interest.
Then,
Lords,
sir, you are unsuccessful.
I was L2 because, my lordships,
No, whatever it may be, you are unsuccessful.
his bid has already been cancelled by the department, my lords. It was found to be in violation of the tender
If
conditions.
it is cancelled, the petition has become infructuous.
That's, my lords. I don't know, my lords. We lawyers should argue in our turn, my lords. They are starting disturbing.
Not disturbing.
This is not the way.
If it is warranted, we will ask you to address the argument. Take a seat.
My lords, what has happened, my lords?
No, according to you,
They have taken two.
it has been cancelled on what date?
Simultaneously, my lords, they have decided to issue a fresh tender. Lords, my humble submission is that this tender was for 12 months. So after he goes, my lords, I became only the tenderer who would have been awarded the contract. So the period survives. In October, it has been
Is there
finalized.
any condition that in the event of cancellation of a successful bidder, next Next, candidates,
I have been made to suffer because of illegal grant of.
sorry, sir,
In your lordship.
we will not. So what is the date of cancellation?
That is 4th of January.
4th of
The
January
document is
2023,
here.
Your Lordships.
If taken in the instant petition, petitioner has prayed for the following relief. We'll start.
The ground they have taken, may I point out one more thing?
On the,
They have taken the ground that we are not awarding contract to the petitioner because it will involve post-tender negotiation. There is no post-tender negotiation in this case.
on 30th January 2023, coordinate bench passed the following order, for which supplementary affidavit has been filed in para 6 and 7 is stated as under. Further, when counsels for the respective parties submitted on that tender which was granted in the name of 8th respondent was cancelled on 4/1/2023, and the department intends to proceed a fresh tender, floating a fresh tender. In the light of these facts and circumstances, the present petition do not survive for consideration. Accordingly, petition stand dismissed.